Hello beautiful soul, welcome back to our channel. You are Unconditional Love, and in today's video we're gonna start to talk about energy alchemy and how can you alchemize your energy and how can everyone actually reflect back your energy and how to recognize if someone interfere your energy, whether you are single or in a relationship. We're gonna start as well to speak about third-party energies in relationship and how can people interfere your field without you feeling that someone interfering your field, because everything around us is energy. So we're going to speak about how can you alchemize your energetic field, protect your energetic field, like to not allow someone to interfere your pure channel with source, with God, and how to distinguish between, let's say, the energy that is not serving you and the energy that is serving you. So we're going to speak all of that in this video.
Thank you so much for the word. I love this topic. It's very important for my life because I've been all my life wasting the energy. But before I start speaking, I would like to share with you that below in the description of this video, you are gonna find a couple of more information and also some practical things that you can read afterwards. So I just wanted to share this straight at the beginning so that I don't forget to share it with you later. There is very, very important information. But let's get straight to the point. Our fields with the field of the other person are interfering, and quite often when we connect with someone, we are starting to read the energy field of the person or energy field of the group of the people, and sometimes we lose the straight connection with the divine or with the God within or with the inner knowing, with the inner truth, because that one is interfered and affected by the fields of the others. And what is important for me was actually to start finding the methods how to connect with myself. My journey has been very physical. Ahmed's journey has been very energetic. So I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit more about the physical part and what in the physical body and in our physiology can actually support us. And he's going to be sharing a little bit more about the energetics.
Yes, and I want as well to add this about, because this is as well my work. When I work with clients, I always tap into their energetic field so I can feel them. So I can feel whatever they can feel, and this is the part of the people who are empaths, the part of people who are open hearts so they can feel everything. So whenever they go into the room full of people, they feel drained. Sometimes when they are in certain relationship or with certain people, they feel so much drained and they don't know why. But I'm gonna explain why from energetic perspective right now, because once you step into the field, your mind starts to witness whatever person there, will start to tap into the consciousness of everyone, and this is where you start to attract the energies. Sometimes it comes to show you some wounds, and sometimes it's not you, sometimes the energy of other people, because just you put more intention and more focus on this energy, so you attract it in your energetic field. This is why you feel so heavy sometimes in some heavy places or with some people, and it's more important is to alchemize your energy. So whenever you go in a space full of people, if you keep focusing on everyone and keep just let your mind go and just like go to every person and just tap into their consciousness, you're gonna start to attract everything about them, and you're gonna start to feel heavy, and the energy will not gonna be good. You're gonna start to lose yourself. This is one of the mistakes that people do. This is why it's so important for you to alchemize your energy. Whenever you go into space, keep the focus on you. Keep just centered by your energy. Don't put the focus on each one or everyone. This is why as well, when sometimes you are having some kind of friends or people around you that are thinking about you in a negative way, and you are open the field for them, you attract this energy in your field, so you are being affected by this energy. And what you need to do here is to come back always to the place of love, because once you come back to the place of love and love towards yourself and love towards God, centered by God, and just be in your energy, this is where you will never gonna attract this kind of energy. And whatever this energy is here in the field is always gonna be pushed back. And I always love to say, always look deeper within yourself. See within yourself. If this energy interfere your field, ask yourself, why I'm attracting this kind of frequency in my field? Is that mine? Is that something I need to work on? And go deeper within yourself and heal whatever make you attract this kind of energy and frequency.
That's a beautiful perspective from the spiritual world. And I think it's always important actually to connect it also with the physical world, because there are the moments and situations where you need to be working more spiritually, energetically, and there are the moments and situations where you need to be working more physiologically, or some of you might need more one approach, some of you might need more different approach. So I have been using this approach as well, and really like being more conscious and aware where my energy goes towards. At the same time, I have been working a lot with people who don't have proper body alignment in my life, and I have noticed how when they, but also myself, because that has been previously also my journey, when the spine is not straight, then it really affects the leftovers of our systems. So basically, I will share my story. You might have some different, for example, different history, but it's a good example. I was having a lot of surgeries in my mouth. I had a wisdom teeth extraction, and I have a lot of scars in my jaw over here. So because of that, I got desensitized. My lymphatic system and nervous system, especially the vagus nerve, got messed up. And because of that, my neck was very, very tight. That caused the disconnection between the mind and between the heart. So the coherence between the two of them was not working properly. And everyone was telling me, open your heart, stop thinking so much. But my issue was physiological. I couldn't have addressed healing my vagus nerve, which is the main branch of the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for your digestion, for your resting and rejuvenation and relaxation. Because of the physiological issues, because my lymphatic system was swollen, my lymph nodes, my thyroid, and everything in the neck physiologically. So whenever, for example, there would be aircon switch on, or I would be a little bit stressed, or I would be a little bit cold, my muscles were stuck and I would be fully dysregulated. So that's why it's very important for you to focus on your neck a lot. Also, there is something what is called nephrid gate here behind, where is your first vertebrae, where the atlas. And this is the point that is very important to have always unblocked. So I don't want to give you exact exercise or suggestion how to work with your neck, because each and every one of you might need something else. It is very good to ask the divine, dear God, dear universe, please deliver me the right method that is gonna align my spine and help me to unblock whatever needs to be unblocked within my system, so that I can truly connect to the truth from within. Because we are then trying to receive the information, but if the spinal cord, if the spine is not straight and is not receiving the information properly, then we are receiving the information from lower frequencies, and very, very often this can be physiological. If you need to, we also have some movement programs for the neck that can help you, but if you have serious health issues, it is very, very important to discuss it with a professional who can actually help you. But I always say, if you are on a spiritual journey and you are doing a lot of energy work, bring focus back to your physical body, because there is something that can fully help you to unlock so much that you would be surprised how nicely it can accelerate your path.
I love what Ludmila said, because we always need to give back the focus on not only the physical body, the mind and the spiritual body. So we are both covering the whole topic, the body, mind and spirit. This is how important that you can bring the focus back to you through working on your mind, working on your spiritual body, and working on your body. This is what I learned actually from this beautiful relationship with her, which she teach me a lot about physical body and how can actually I hold a lot of like pain in some certain area, and when she just came and she just pressed some point, I started screaming. Yeah, I started just remembering a lot of pain from the past, and I didn't know this is all exist, because our body hold a lot. We are not only working spiritually, we are not only working on our mind, but as well we forgot to work on our body as well. I will speak as well about the soul that choose the divine feminine path as well, because they mostly are flying, you know, they mostly are thinking up there. They don't know about the physical matter a lot, and their process need to be as well more balancing the masculine and feminine. We say balancing the masculine and feminine within. So as well, bring back the focus to your body and align with your body. Release, do a lot of body exercises. I'll be honest, I didn't even expect to have a lot of this anger stored in my system. Just by massaging, just by touching some parts, I start to release a lot. So the body is so important as well, because it holds a lot of energy.
Mm-hmm. And also, quite often we say the energy of this or that person is too strong, they're affecting me a lot. trust me, it's not just connected with the spine, which is connected with the nervous system, but with the entire chain, or how to say, the entire nervous system. So the moment you start addressing your nervous system, the moment you start doing the exercises that are gonna keep you more calm and peaceful, more in the parasympathetic mode, you are gonna be able to connect to higher awareness, because you are coming from a different frequency. The state of your nervous system affects what consciousness you tap into and what quality of messages you are receiving. So it is very important. But the stage of your nervous system doesn't only depend on how many, for example, breathing exercises you do for that, but nervous system can be quite often, the nerves can be quite often compressed by the muscles. That's why each and every old scar, surgery, everything needs to be taken care of, so that your full body starts to get into alignment. Because it can sometimes happen, I will put it to the extreme example, but this is a normal thing. Someone has the ankle injury that caused the misalignment in the pelvis caused the misalignment in the shoulders. One shoulder is more up, it squeezes the nerves in the neck, and you are receiving the wrong information. And then people are for years going to fix the neck, but the problem was in the opposite ankle, for example. So our body is so complex, and sometimes we need to start with seemingly unconnected steps that are actually gonna bring us to the full alignment. That's why the full body alignment on all the levels, it's so important. And once you are more aligned and your nervous system is working much better and it's more regulated, that means when you are supposed to go to sympathetic, you go into that. When you are supposed to go into parasympathetic, you go into that. With the human word set, when you are supposed to be active and little bit maybe stressed out because you are in front of you are starting some competition, and whenever you are supposed to rest and chill, you are able to tap into that mode. But if we are dysregulated, we have problems to rest whenever we are supposed to rest, because we are constantly alert, we are constantly on. So this is what means regulated nervous system. And it's very important to work on the regulation of the nervous system, because it's gonna affect the quality of the consciousness you tap into, the awareness, the messages that you are receiving. But also, if the nervous system is regulated, you can cope much better with the energy of the space, and you know what is yours and what is others, and how to create, I don't want to call it protection field, but very strong auric field that is not gonna be affected by incoherent energies.
Exactly, I love that. And I love, like, it's all about your body, mind, and spirit alignment. So, like we said before, energetically, put your whole in awareness inside of you, feel what kind of frequency or energy that's coming from the field, the place, the person, and start just to be in the frequency of love, be in this frequency of the divine. And this is where you're gonna start to protect your energetic field, and as well your mind. Bring the focus all towards yourself. Wherever you go into certain places, don't make your mind just be all over the place, because a lot of people just lose control over their mind and just focus here, and they are not aware what they are doing, because whatever you are focused on, you are attracting this energy. As well, take care of your physical body and start to work and align both together. This is how you're gonna start literally align with the energy and the frequency of God, because it's all about alignment with God, a straight line, direct connection with source, straight line, aligning with the body and mind and the spirit together.
That's it for today?
Yes.
Okay, so thank you so much for your attention. Please don't forget to read what is below the video in the description, because there are some really good tools for you, and it's gonna widen your understanding of all this topic. Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. So have a beautiful day. Thank you.
Thank you.